So I was driving one time through the country, and it was 15-mile-per-hour zone, and it was going uphill. Very hard to go uphill, a steep hill for a long ways, like a mile, at 15 miles per hour. You can walk faster than that. So I'm driving through there at 35 and have driven for years through there at 35, and everybody drives 35 through there. And it's a Sunday morning, and I'm driving up the hill, and at the top of the hill, there are our county's finest waiting there with a radar gun right on me. And they pull me over. Now I'm dressed in a suit and tie. I've got my Bible there, and I'm heading to a religious meeting. I'm heading to church. I know she's pulled me over for speeding. I said, so was I speeding? She said, yes. I said, what's the speed limit and how fast was I going? She says, 15, you were doing 35. And I go, oh no. I said, obviously I'm guilty. I was speeding, but can I ask you for grace? Can you forgive me and give me grace? She says, give me your license and your registration. So I give it to her, and she walks away, and there was another police officer she was working with, and I heard her. She said, he's asking for grace. And she came back and gave me grace. She ran my license and came back and gave me a warning and said, there's grace for you. Now, the next day I went through there, guess how fast I was going? 15 miles per hour. And everybody was riding my bumper. Everybody was riding my bumper. And I was like, hey, you're not the one that got grace yesterday. I'm not going to get to the top of this hill and have that cop sitting there again and saying, wait a minute, I gave you grace. So, and now you're speeding. Then I know she'd give me a ticket. Grace doesn't free you from responsibility to obedience to the law. And so if it doesn't here on this planet, it doesn't with God either.